everybody, I am Husky Light. Thank you for stopping by. Happy New Year. Hope you had a good one. Angel cards for the week. It's going to be a busy week, I think, for a start, without even having to consult my guides and angels, because you know, naturally everybody's back at work this week and the kids are back at school. All the Christmas decorations are coming down. Everything's being sorted out, and yeah, so it's going to be a busy week for a start, I think. And I wanted to mention quickly Christmas. Now, I haven't ever felt this before, but I felt it very, very strongly this year. I don't know if it's because I actually just think it's because of the awakening process and ascension and everything else, but I thought sort of throughout Christmas it just felt so bloody artificial and so materialized all the way through, far more than it usually does, far more. I mean, obviously we notice that it's, you know, it's consume everything and get as much food in as you can and that sort of thing, but it really hit me this year that I was almost I almost felt bored with it to an extent, because I didn't even switch the TV on once over Christmas, because I knew that as soon as if I even tried to do that, it would be the same shows, the same films, everything that's just repeated year after year after year. The songs on the radio, or the Christmas songs. I love some of those Christmas songs and they're really good, but for some reason this year they just really seem to get too much even after just a few days. It was like it's the same stuff every single year. And yeah, it was, I had a great Christmas, and I do it for the children. I do it for, well, my other's 24, my eldest is 24 now, but I do it for my younger one. But I really don't think I'd bother that much if I didn't have my daughter, because it really did this year just seem very, very materialistic and very commercialized and very it's just lost its whole meaning. And yeah, did anyone else feel like that over Christmas? Not that I didn't have a good time or anything, because I did, don't get me wrong, you know, I did. It just didn't feel right this year, and I don't know if that's something to do with the awakening process. I think it might be actually just becoming more aware of just how commercialized it's become. But anyway, I thought I'd mention it. I'm sure other people felt like that as well. I'm sure it is, and I'm sort of glad it's over. I'm sort of glad that we're moving towards going back to work and everything. I mean, I was working on New Year's Day and in between, and Christmas Eve and everything. I didn't, you know, stop for too long, but it was just weird. It's just weird. So anyway, I know that this week's going to be busy. Let's see what, and I've decided we're going to have one out of nearly every pack today. So we're going to have one out of my Doreen Virtue Power Angel cards. We are going to have one from my Doreen Virtue Fairy cards. Where's my other one? Where's my other little book? We're going to have one from my Angel Oracle Cards, the daily guidance there. And we'll finish off with one of the Chakra Wisdom cards at the end as well. So I just thought I'd have a mix. We'll have a mix up this week, and we'll just have one out of each pack and see where we go with this. So what date are we going from? I can get my, so this is Monday the 4th of January through to Sunday the 10th of January. So for the highest good of everybody, and it's a really busy week again. I know it is for me. I've got 3 more monthly readings to get out, plus all the weeklies tomorrow, plus the angel cards for this week. So it's been quite busy. yeah, I just think by the time we've come to the end of it all, it's just like, oh, yeah, right, let's get on with it now. Let's get back to into some sort of normality. Oh, you right? Well, we'll have to have that one because that nearly went completely flying across the room. Okay, one of the fairy cards. Yeah, I wish they'd make these cards a little bit smaller. And that's that one. And one of these angels cards, which is a little bit smaller. I'm quite excited about this week. I know we're going into Mercury retrograde. We're not quite there yet. Is it the 6th we go into it properly? Probably already in the shadow of it by now, but so no signing contracts or anything if you can help it, especially towards the end of the week. It's about redoing things, rewriting things. And there are some good things about Mercury retrograde as well. It's not all bad when we go into Mercury retrograde. I think what I'll do actually is I did a video a little while back. I'll put a link up in the corner so that you can watch it if you're a new subscriber and you've not seen it before. But I did a video on the good points about Mercury retrograde, as opposed to, you know, because everyone usually focuses on the bad and that. But there are some good things with it as well. Including anything you've lost that will turn up during Mercury retrograde. So if you've lost one of your earrings, or you've lost a ring, or you've lost, and that can go for people as well that you may have lost, they all start turning back up again during Mercury retrograde. To redo, relearn, learn lessons that you didn't learn before, if it's a person or a situation. But right. And one from the chakra cards. Highest good of all. Blah. Oh, what's that mean? Okie dokie, let's put the camera down, see what we've got. Yeah, I know exactly what that one. Yep. Okay. Okay, so the first card we've got for the week is, they're all really good cards actually. Ace of Gabriel. A wonderful gift is coming your way. It promises passion, it promises opportunity and inspiration. It's a time of action this week. It's a time of getting out there. It is a time of getting back to work for some of us, getting back to school, getting back to study, and a chance for us to put some passion into it, to put some inspiration into it. Maybe we're not looking forward to going back into work and getting into the normal routine of things, but just try and get excited about it. Try and put that passion into it as you go through the week. It's always hard after the holidays to sort of get yourself back into a rhythm. Some of you, now I had this in my tarot cards as well, this is like pregnancy news, or at least news of new things coming through. So there could be promotions and things like that at work for you. Just be aware of Mercury retrograde if you're signing any contracts or anything like that. Make sure it's all checked properly and try and do it more towards the beginning of the week rather than the end if you've got a choice in doing it. But don't hesitate in moving forward this week. It isn't necessary, we don't have to know every single step of the way. We have to trust in our guides and angels who just guide us the way that we need to go. So any of you who are unsure of which direction to go in this week, trust in your guides and angels and they will show you the way through signs and messages. So that's the first card, which is really nice, which is just the go, go, go card, and it's getting out and about again, and happy things coming to you as well. The next card is the Wheel, which is a number 10. And it's saying that delays are over. It's the beginning of new things again for us. Delays are over. It's time to get moving. And these, you know, these are all from different decks, and they always manage to line up and correspond with each other, whichever decks you get them from. So again, the fairies are setting the stage for a magical time coming up for you. So you know, maybe you've missed your workmates over the Christmas period. Maybe you didn't get to see a lot of them, and you're going to get back into work. You're going to be able to catch up and talk about what happened over the holidays, catch up with other people maybe that you didn't see over the holiday period. You know, so it's all going to be, you know, smiles and hugs and hi, how are you, how have you been, what's been going on, and getting together again with people that you've not seen for a while. And it's happy synchronicities as well. Fortune smiling on you, and all round good luck this week. So how good is that? You have to keep it going though. You have to keep the momentum going this week. The fairies will start it off for you, as with the Wheel, as in it's time to get moving again, but you have to keep that going. There's a sudden movement forward, and some of you, right, hang on. Some of you need to do some more research on something. Some of you need to look into something this week that you don't quite understand, but you need to move forward with it now. You need to put some momentum into learning something or understanding something that you didn't, and instead of putting it on the back burner like you might have done over Christmas, it's time to bring that forward now and get back into it and understand what it is that you haven't seen clearly before. Seeking out answers to things, getting the truth on things, and making sure that you are completely truthful with those around you. So if something wasn't quite resolved before the holidays, or even during the holidays, this week could be a time when a lot of you get things resolved and you understand things more about a situation or a person, but there's no more delays this week. Everything is moving in the right direction. You've got to surround yourself with positive people, be positive, people who can cheer you on, people who can cheer you up, and you can do the same for them. And there's a lot of nice things happening, I think, for a lot of people this week. So there's some new doors opening for you, and a lot of lucky breaks for some of you if you look out. Yeah, if you can look out for the opportunities and keep those vibrations high and stay positive. Don't let yourself drop down into your lower chakras. I know a lot of us may have, I know I felt it yesterday, it was sort of post New Year blues sort of thing, but once we get moving, that's it. No more delays, no more stopping us. We're into the new year, we're flying forward, and that's it. The next card we've got is relationship. The primary relationship you have is with yourself and God. Every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator as you feel safe and loved within, and all your other relationships will bloom and prosper. So it's getting more balanced within yourself and remembering that you have that relationship with yourself. You've got to love and nurture yourself first in order for somebody else to reflect that back to you. So you've got to be confident inside. You've got to be, some of you are starting new jobs, or you're not too sure about what's happening this week. Get that inner strength out and that inner confidence, and that will help you to move forward. And know that you are a wonderful, fantastic being. You are spirit having a human experience. You are wonderful, you are beautiful, you are passion, you are creativity, you are imagination, you are love, you are generous. All of those, do your I am affirmations this week if there is anything that you're not sure of. But that prime relationship is with you. You have a relationship with yourself. So don't put yourself down, don't beat yourself up about anything this week. Know that good things are going to happen as long as you've got that positive, happy attitude in moving forward, and you are loving yourself and having complete trust in your guides and angels that they're leading you down on the right path. Because the last card as well, which just balance. Have that balance this week. Keep your balance this week in everything that you do. You take you with you wherever you go. So if there's anything in your life this week that is out of alignment, that there has been a problem with, it's time for resolution this week. It's time to get it sorted. It's time for, where's the other card? The wheel. Oop. It's time to, things that you didn't see before. It's time to get those things seen clearly and understand those things and come to some resolutions. With the wheel as well, there's also a lot of travel for some of you this week coming up, which makes sense if we're all going back to work and that, but there's a lot of travel around for a lot of us this week as well coming up. But yeah, you take yourself with you wherever you go, so you are your own company. No matter who you've got around you and what's going on, you are your own company. So you have to be your own best friend first in order to reflect that back out at you, at yourself. So if there is something inside you, maybe you're bitter about something or angry about something, if there is anything that you feel a little bit out of alignment with, a little bit off balance with, it's about getting back into your balance this week, getting things lined up. Don't go after, and look after yourself as well this week, because I had that as well in a lot of the tarot cards this week, about making sure you're balanced in a way that you're not feeling too run down. Make sure you've got that passion and that energy to move forward this week and do things that are good for yourself. Don't neglect yourself. I know quite a few of you probably may have neglected yourself over the holidays because you were looking after everybody else. Look after yourself this week. Honour yourself, honour your own values, honour your integrity, your wonderfulness, and get all that back into balance as you move back into sort of normality this week. It's also the purple, you can see the purple around it and a lot of purple in the picture, so that is all about your crown chakra, connecting with the consciousness, collecting and realizing that we are all one, and getting balanced that way. We said about synchronicities before, there will be a lot of synchronicities this week. There will be that inner knowing, that intuitive focus as well coming around for a lot of us this week. So look out for those, but balance moving forward. A lot of travel going on this week, getting back into the normality of things, but some really nice gifts coming through for you as well. And if you can have that relationship with yourself and make sure that you are completely imbalanced and your vibration is at an all-time high as much as it can be this week, then wonderful things are going to happen for you. So right, that is your angel cards for this week. Have a brilliant week. It sounds like it's going to be good. Let me know all these little bits of good luck, hopefully, that are going to come through for you. And just know that your guides and angels are there all the time with you. You're never alone. Don't ever feel lonely. Make sure that you've got that self-confidence inside and that loving feeling. Have the loving feeling for yourself before you give that out to anybody else. Okay, right, namaste, blessings and light, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.